Where the fuck are we?
Oh, we might be closer to where our guest lives.
Yeah, Jersey. Yeah. That's that classic shit. Probably already got thrown off YouTube. That's fine with me. I hope I get thrown off YouTube. Fuck YouTube.
It
I think you have to.
It doesn't take much nowadays.
Has to
I
be
know.
more than a 30-second clip. So
All right. Well, I played 19 seconds, so we'll see how it rolls.
that's the fair use length, I think.
I don't even care because normally when I play songs, the only country it affects is Denmark. Nobody in Denmark can watch my shows, which I'm not worried about. Like 1% of our fans are in Denmark anyway. So,
It's
you know.
it's half of a hand.
Yeah, they can reach out to me. I'll send them a clip or a copy
By
of
our numbers, that's just a body part. in
Yeah,
Denmark.
except the WWE, when we played that WWE clip, they were able to pull it down everywhere. Like they got a hold of it fast. They pulled the whole show down. I couldn't do shit. I couldn't even clip it out. They're like, no, this show can't be done.
Yeah,
Do it again.
WWE doesn't like anything being used, right?
Yeah. So when I drove by was that the headquarters there in Stanford?
Yeah.
Yeah, I give him a fat middle finger. Not that it did anything, but next time I'll pull a Molotov. I don't fucking
I mean,
know.
that's kind of it's a public or it's like a public space. You're taking a picture of a building. It's not really you're not using their production clips.
I know. Yeah.
Well, Botchamania can get away with, I guess, making the screen really small or something.
Really?
They're able to make their compilations go up on YouTube.
Well, we're gonna have to not like a care.
It's all right. So Stan's
Anyway.
on his way. He's normally running a little bit behind, so we decided to, go ahead and figure it out just in case that he joins and then has to rejoin because it's always hilarious.
Well, we don't want to have to put him out. So
Will Bozarth, that's how you say your last name, right?
Will
Nailed it first
Bozarth
try.
joining
Nice.
us here tonight. I'm excited about Will coming on because Will's gaining a little traction.
Yeah,
Little bit.
fresh off the Pat Oates show, the retail episode, right?
That was fun. Yeah.
Yeah, his show's always fun to go on.
Yeah, we do love Pat Oates here.
Yes.
So Will, are you in PA or Jersey?
I'm in South Jersey. I'm about 10 miles southeast of Philly.
Okay, very cool. And then so you are being featured next later this month on the Comedians of the Compound PA
Yes.
edition
Nice.
in Royersford, Pennsylvania. Is that it?
Yep, Royersford at Soul Joel's.
So
which
you
is-
got to be fucking excited about this. And
absolutely.
you've been at Soul Joe's doing spots at Soul Joe's for a little while now, right?
Yeah.
So
Soul Joel's is they've been pretty much a comedy oasis since comedy's been illegal in New York City since the pandemic began.
very cool.
Pandemic.
Yeah. Oh, never heard of it.
Yeah.
Hell, I'm seeing Dice there tomorrow just to give
Nice.
you the idea of the names. I've seen Louis
Awesome.
C.K. there twice. So the fact that I get to be on this show with comedians that I'm a gigantic fan of is just mind blowing to me.
Now, are you happen to be filling in for Joe Curry? I'm just asking because
No, I believe he's also on the show.
nice.
Yeah.
Hopefully they won't get you guys mixed up too bad.
Yeah,
Then wait till he
Is it the
pulls out
hair?
phone, I'll know it's you. Yeah. What hair? I don't know. I don't have hair either, so don't worry.
Yeah, I'm about to be in that. I'm about to be in that department.
Yeah, you're going bald?
Yeah, man.
Fuck it. You're wearing that
Women.
beanie anyway, and just get used to it.
It's women.
Yeah.
I got a new head shaver today from Amazon. It's one of these fucking things. I thought it
Oh,
would
did you get that?
It looks
You
like
wanna plug that?
Looks like a butt plug.
yeah. It the
Now I
things-
have those. That doesn't look like a butt plug.
the things bend and everything, and I thought it was going to be great. It had like 5-star reviews. Didn't do fucking shit, so I had to do it the old-fashioned way.
I've been seeing those commercials pop up recently. I think this is like a good time for. I think everyone's lost a lot of hair over the last year.
Yeah.
I think going bald is kind of sweeping the nation as far as.
It's in, dude. Baldness is in.
Yeah, if you haven't lost hair during this last year of bullshit, I don't know. You've got some ape genes or something. I don't.
It's either
Fucking-
because of stress or people don't feel like doing their own hair, so they just cut it all the fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
I've been cutting my own hair, and I'm getting fucking tired of it. So I might just go bald. Why not?
Join us.
Join us. Join the one.
Yeah, I mean, you can go two ways with that. You can either be it could either look good or you could look like a fucking.
No, dude, I've shaved my head a couple of times. I look like a fucking testicle when it happens.
Uh-oh.
Worst.
Speaking of testicles,
Speaking of testes, let's see if we can get
all
it.
this.
Whoa, is this first try? First join try?
Did I get it?
Damn it. Yeah, we were hoping that you would fail and that you would have to get angry.
and then you get
call back
mad.
in.
Ooh, Mead. Well, I should have let Mead record that content before the show the other night.
What's that?
When I was,
when
you were asking me if you could record
Yeah,
before the show, and I was freaking out about
you
it.
were
I couldn't figure out how to do live.
the angriest I've seen you in a little while.
Yeah.
Not
You can't do it on Safari. You have to download a whole new browser just to go fucking live on fucking YouTube.
Not gonna lie, when I got the email that you guys went live, I was very surprised, and I was actually about to tune in. 'Cause I thought you were about to blow it up.
This close to if Fern wasn't here next to me to walk me through doing it, I was going to not do it.
You were just not even gonna do the show at all.
Yeah.
No, I just wasn't gonna do it live. I was fucking I could download something. Ooh, I hate.
You got to figure it out now, so you can always go live with the sports mask.
Yeah. Well, I also didn't know it went live. Well, it worked out in the end, I guess.
You didn't drop
Yeah,
an N-bomb, did you?
What's that?
Did
You
we?
didn't drop any bad words, did you?
No, that's why I didn't.
I don't
want
know.
Pete to
I might
record it. didn't know what
might have
would came
dropped
out.
the F word once.
Oh my god! Ooh,
What's up, Bozarth?
What's going on?
Eat shit.
Yeah, what's going on? So, Jim, you work retail too, right?
Yes. Yep. Are we recording? Are we live?
Yeah,
We're
we
live.
are. We're already live.
Wow.
We're live at 7.
Wow.
Don't
On
worry.
time?
You
Fuck
just
you.
did Bald talk.
So Bozarth, yeah, we're just talking about how we're all going bald, and you're the one who's steadily. You
Well,
haven't
what's
lost any. You haven't lost any hair.
I'm
You're-
jealous.
Yeah, if any more, it's just getting more feminine.
Yeah. I'm literally, yeah, I think I'm turning, well, it's good. I'm turning gay.
Yeah,
I was saying today, like imagine how easy Valentine's is if you're gay. You just play a game of catch, get the old mitts out, and then fuck each other in the ass and eat steaks. And then that's it.
You
Yeah.
should get
None of this-
banged. You should get
None of
bangs.
this cuckold them. They have to go out to dinner. Just throw the old pig skin around, pound some pud, and eat some burgers and pass
Crud.
out.
And eat cock. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm jealous. I wish I was gay. Shout out to all the gays.
Now, Will, do you wish you were gay?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, there
Fuck
it is.
yeah.
It's got to be easy.
Oh, absolutely. Well,
Yeah.
not easy to sit down afterwards, but
I'm sitting just
price you
fine.
pay. Uh-huh.
I wish I was gay sometimes, man. You don't have to fucking. Yeah, you're right. You don't have to worry about shit. You don't have to worry about
Yes,
going to
I've
the
been
locker
saying
room.
it for years.
You could
Yeah.
say the F word and not get in trouble.
Exactly. You can just throw it around.
Fuck
You're attracted to guys like Stancil, like bald guys. There's not a lot to choose from.
Gay guys love me too. I would make a killing.
Yeah.
If only I was. I'm just not attracted to men in that way, at least.
Not yet.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Victor.
Gay guys do actually have come on to me. Jeff Leach said I look good. So
Wow.
Yeah, there you go.
one
Yeah,
time.
so the
He
opposite
said
about
I'm a
Stancil.
fucking moron. Yeah.
Yeah.
The only gay guy that ever hit on me was this dude in Atlanta. I met him at some fucking horror convention, and he kept hitting on me, saying, "Why don't you just try?"
Hardware. Wait, hardware convention.
Sorry, horror.
Oh, okay.
horror,
all right.
horror movie convention.
You sure he wasn't like just playing a part? Like he was playing Jason? He was just like, I'm going to fill you up. And then the machete comes out of nowhere?
No, I'm pretty sure he wanted to impale me with something.
The
but,
machete's
it wasn't a
actually- A dildo machete.
Yeah, but
Double ender just impaled in you.
Double ender.
this was the type of gay guy that
Hop
didn't
on.
care about his appearance. He'd walk around and his shirt would be a belly shirt, but it wasn't designed as a belly shirt. That's how fat this guy was.
Now, Will, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Does anybody at a horror convention care about their appearance?
You make a very good point.
That sounds fun. I would like to go to one of those.
I find a lot of women with fat tits love those conventions.
They do, but
Right?
the problem is they're fat everywhere else as well.
Well, beggars can't be choosers where I'm from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like fat women.
Do you?
Hey, that's fine.
I don't think you like fat women necessarily more than you just don't have another choice.
Now, there has been some unfat women coming onto you lately, Stancil. Should we?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah, that's right. Commenting
Oh, look
on
at me.
photos.
Oh, don't make me blush.
all kinds of stuff, and
Who?
you just keep pushing them away.
You got women's?
Who did I push away now?
Well, let me tell you, I think if you were able to make a better collage than Polly Castro, then you can sweep her right off your feet. I think you know who I'm talking about.
Oh. We talking about a Miss?
She said on stage that she wouldn't fuck me. So
Well, I
but
think that's
why would
just-
she allude to that on stage? If she,
I think that's. I think
know. She's
for
just
Will.
playing hard.
Will
I
doesn't
know
know what
her.
we're talking about. We're talking his undying love for Karen Fian.
Oh, okay.
And she did say on stage, but I think
it's really
that
been a
was-
roller coaster relationship.
I think saying, I think her saying publicly that there's no absolute way that you'd be able to have sex with her. That's like flirting.
Oh, yeah, the seed was obviously planted. She's obviously thought about it many
yeah,
times.
so now you must plant your seed, Stancil. You must return the favor.
Oh boy,
Setting up a challenge.
she's barren, isn't she?
The no bang challenge. She's,
Yeah.
she's barren. Well, it's not. We all.
Well,
we
she
love-
said
we
that
love
on
Karen.
stage too. We're having fun. God bless.
Of course. What
But,
has it been a week since we've
I-
done a show? Shit.
If you ever
Has
pulled
it?
that,
Yeah.
if you ever had in some way pulled that off, I don't know. I don't know if
would
I
you
can
do?
love you anymore, but
I think if any
Certainly
of us
would.
had a chance here at Stancil.
Wow, high praise. Thank
Anyway,
you. Because
so
I have
Will-
hair.
Will, where are you in the lady department? You got a girlfriend now, wife,
After all this
fiance?
gay talk.
Nope, I am currently single, which would
Wow,
absolutely make
ladies.
a lot of sense.
There's a lot of women
okay.
watching now. Maybe 0.3 women.
Are you moderating the live chat?
Yeah, wait a second. We have more women listeners, I think, than any other podcast.
Hey,
Well, attractive ones.
ever in the history that we've looked it up.
Yes. Yeah,
We
did.
have Smokey Brooks, who's might be the hottest person.
Happy birthday to her, by the way, officially on the.
Smokey Brooks
Um,
doesn't sound like a name given at birth. Sounds
That's
like a
her
pseudonym.
government name, Smokey Brooks.
A lot of
Smoke
fake names. How do you feel about fake names out there, Bozarth?
Smoke E. Brooks. She's like a Wile E. Coyote.
Now, ski mask host sounds like a given name, so
Yes.
I won't go after that
I
one.
do have my license. I don't remember where I put it, but I do have a driver's license that says ski mask host.
Perfect.
There
So
you
when they
go.
pull me over, I don't have to say anything. So there's to you fucking haters out there that one account that just they're so obsessed with me, Stancil. I saw you allude to it. I don't know what's going on.
I love it, and it keeps going. It's really amazing. I figure nice segue. I was going to bring it up anyway. Voss still talking about it on Chip Chipperson. He brought it up. I think that's 4 or 5 shows in a row.
Four
going on
appearances that
well over
lost-
2 weeks. Our old pal, and I saw our good old pal Joe Exotic clip that under
Yeah.
the dislabeled. Shout out.
Thank you. Thank you
yeah.
for the free promotion.
Killing the publicity.
Yeah.
And
Voss is, I
Voss
guess
still
I really
doesn't get
struck a
it
nerve.
too.
Yeah. All right.
He's classic.
Okay.
He won't get it because he has us all. He has me blocked. Before I ever even said anything, he's had me blocked.
Well, Voss blocks everybody, doesn't he?
I know.
I'm not. I remain unblocked.
Me too. Unblocked.
Nice. We gotta
lo-
put a little birdie in his ear.
I
We
love
gotta
you,
invite him on the
Rich.
show, boys. We oughta get down to business with this.
You gotta reach out. You
I'm
gotta.
blocked.
Oh, maybe you know.
Maybe
a
I'll
guy
do it on
who's
my.
not.
Maybe I'll do it on my other account.
Maybe I'll
Yeah.
reach out. I don't know.
No, there you go. There you go.
I
Yeah.
love
And
Rich
so,
Voss.
care to comment? Would you care to comment, Mr. Ski Mask Host? Like
Look,
this is a press conference?
keep it up. I hope he says it again to every podcast he goes on. Keep talking about it. It's fine.
Fine. That's the whole point of
doesn't-
MLC.
He doesn't get
And
it. You know?
and since this is technically an MLC recap show, of course it is.
Yes.
Vito D'Amico, the amazing Vito, was a big hit, and he for some reason interviewed me 2 days before he was on with Kevin.
Oh.
So that's on his YouTube channel if you're that bored. But yeah,
was
that was a
hoping
great
that he
one.
would
I
be on a
haven't seen
podcast.
Kevin that pissed off
I'm
in
not.
months.
You're not what?
What?
What? You a fan of
going
the
on?
Veto podcast?
You haven't seen Kevin. You haven't.
Uh
Oh,
I can't hear.
oh.
fuck.
Say it again.
Say it
I-
again.
Let's start. Let's
no,
start over.
I literally just lost all audio.
Wow.
not
Who's
good.
in the other room?
Good thing you're not on a spaceship. No, I was saying, well, Mead recuperates his life. I love that Vito, the amazing Vito episode. Shout out Vito. And he wants to do this show too. He asked, told me to
Haven't
tell
Oh, nice.
listened.
but yeah, well, just because I haven't seen Kevin that angry in a long time. He's really on a roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to listen to that after this.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
well worth it. Yes, he says a lot. He says things that we can't repeat even. That's okay.
Will, are you a listener of the Misery Loves Company podcast with Kevin Brennan?
That's actually one of the few podcasts I haven't tried to dive into yet. I like Kevin Brennan, but I haven't listened to the podcast.
Hey,
So
I
what
don't
are your
listen to it either.
And he was on the show.
Yeah. So what are some of your podcasts, your go-to podcasts, Will?
Other than the compound media stuff and weird medicine, I'm a fan of Last Podcast on the Left. I'm a big serial killer fan. That's a weird way to word that, but I guess
that's all right.
that's better than anything.
Type.
Interesting tidbit: America's first verified serial killer, H.H.
Holmes.
Yep, he's buried 20 minutes from my house. So when
How many times have you been to the site?
Probably 3. The
Wow,
his
you
grandson.
do look like somebody who would be at a Kevin Smith book signing. So there's no shock that you're into horror. H.H. Holmes was he not in Chicago? Was that not his place?
Yeah,
okay.
He was in Chicago. I forget what the correlation was between him and Philly, but he was imprisoned at Moyamensing Prison in Philly, and that's where he was executed, I guess, and he's buried in Holy Cross Cemetery in Yeadon, Pennsylvania.
Big fan.
Huge
Big
fan.
fan.
Of that
Big
guy's
fan.
work.
I do toy. Stancil knows that I toy with the notion of being a serial killer from time to time, and a lot of people think I might be.
Nice.
And I have a lot of serial killers that I enjoyed over the years. And
I was accused of being a killer the other day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was
On
watching
stage.
Yeah,
Hey.
No, I was watching a murder documentary, and the guy was tying a knot, and I named the knot, and they were, the person I was watching it with was like, "How the fuck do you know that?" I'm like, "What? I'm just, I used to be a sailor." They're like,
That's
"No,
a
no,
bowling.
no." Like, who have you killed? I'm like, well, "Fuck, can we relax?"
Nice sheep shank.
Yeah, Jesus.
Well, at least we know
Like
you
the
didn't have
backyard
to
next time.
repress the memories from the Boy Scouts.
Right. Yeah, those old memories.
So if you had to name your favorite serial killer, Will, who would that be? Besides maybe H.H. Holmes, I don't know.
Albert Fish. Albert Fish was a
Ooh.
special kooky kind of guy.
Yeah, I like that. I'm still riding with Ted Bundy all the way.
Bundy's a
I
classic.
like
Just a
Ed Stein.
handsome guy. Ed Stein.
Was it Ed Gein?
Ed Gein.
Right?
Ed Gein.
Yeah, I like it because I love the
Ed
notion of
Stein.
having
Sounds like a
fucking
children's
human
author.
skin. Yeah, I love the notion of having human
Where your
skin
life
lampshades
ends.
in my house. I want a human skin lampshade in my house so bad. So the fact that he had that shit, that rock on, dude.
Now, wasn't
was
he the
living
one
his best
that the Texas Chainsaw Massacres were based on?
Yeah,
Ed
Texas
Gein?
Chainsaw
Yeah.
Massacre and the Slayer song "Dead Skin Mask" and a bunch of other stuff. So yeah, he's
Nice.
he's another classic.
Right.
Beautiful.
I
The
said it
balls.
before. I align with what's his name, the fat clown.
Oh yeah, the one that likes kids.
Casey.
I love that
Wait,
guy. I
mate,
like small
Casey.
spaces. He likes crawl spaces. I like garages. He's a clown, fat.
Yeah, there you go.
Kids.
Kids.
John
West
Wayne.
Coast,
John Wayne Stancy. Yeah.
big piece.
It was a John Wayne.
Anyway.
I said William H. Macy.
Just a huge
no.
mustache.
Yeah.
It's just a mustache that kills people.
Now, what about the worst? Who's your least favorite?
Least favorite serial killer.
Overrated, maybe.
Yeah, overrated. Yeah.
I don't really think any of them are overrated per se.
yeah.
I mean, they
Kill
were
a
all
certain
pretty
amount
good
of
at what
people.
they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the overrated ones are the people who are in jail for a single murder. Those are the
Right.
losers.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah, those guys
fucking
got
losers,
caught.
Pussy cowards.
Right.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm gonna turn myself in. Ooh.
You know who the real losers are? The murder-suicide guys. Like that guy in
Yeah.
Philly.
Yeah, that's
That
a
guy in
loser.
Philly who shot the
Shit.
2 guys in the street. Don't kill yourself.
Yeah,
Get
if
some
you off yourself
fame.
at the same time, that's
Right.
You killed a
Big
mouthy
bueno.
Philly woman. You killed a mouthy Philly woman. It's every person, every man in Pennsylvania's dream.
Yeah. At least
Be
go
a
on the
hero.
run and make it good to watch. Maybe if you're gonna
Terrible
kill
shot,
somebody,
that
you
guy.
have to have in the back of your mind, like, all right, they're gonna make a documentary about this. They're not gonna make a documentary if you just fucking end it right there. You're done.
Why did he have to take so many shots at point blank range to hit her in the head and he kept missing?
Because he never practiced. He probably
was a
just got the
cartoon.
piece.
He
Oh,
was
please,
he was a
no.
military
He kept-
vet. You'd figure he'd still
Really?
retain some of the training. Yeah.
Which
Maybe that's why he
branch?
killed himself. It's just a bad shot.
Which
I for-
branch?
I forget.
Probably Navy.
Yeah, he was probably sailing along. No,
I don't
guns
think it was
around.
Navy. Might have been the Kiss Army.
He's in the National
That makes
Guard.
more sense.
National Guard. No, he was definitely Coast Guard.
Yeah, it was a cartoon. He kept shooting, and they just kept going, no, but
Yeah.
he kept shooting and shooting. Like, shouldn't they not be able to talk by now?
I like how half of the comments in all the news articles were people on his side. It shows you how fucked
Yeah.
up things have gotten.
Exactly. Well, like Stancil
Yeah.
said, it's every man's dream.
I mean, can
Oh
you?
my God, a
Have you
mouthy
ever
Philly woman?
Is it bad that every time I watch like a horror movie, I'm always rooting for the fucking killer?
no,
Oh,
I
it's
do
the
that. I do
best.
the same thing.
Well,
You
because
don't
you
want-
want
I
to
mean-
see something different. I think that's
you want to
natural.
see
You want-
something different.
Yeah.
I want to see a cheerleader
Dude, I was
sliced to
yelling.
pieces.
I was watching that show, The Sinner, last night, and I was yelling at the TV because the guy was shot like in his bottom torso, and there's a piece like right across the room. Like, grab the fucking piece, man, so you can
Yeah,
shoot the cop.
movies have
Bullshit.
a very bad way of pissing me off now with the most
Yeah.
obvious things, like where like you don't grab the ammo that's on the floor, or you don't
Like, come
grab
on,
the
man.
gun that just fell.
Right.
What are you doing? And they do it on purpose, and I fucking hate it. Just
I know.
I want a movie where you just grab the gun and that's where the movie ends. You kill who you're supposed to kill, and
You know
that's
what?
it.
You know what movie that is? No Country for Old Men.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Check that shit out. The bad guy wins in the end.
Right.
I was like the person I was watching was mad. I'm like, this is great because it's unlike any other movie. Like everybody dies except the bad guy.
Speaking of which, Stancil, if you get some bangs, you could look like Anton Chigurh.
Wait, what did you call? What would you call me that time? It was one of the greatest. I remember.
Anton Chigurh.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen The Mist with Thomas Jane? It's that
Yeah.
Stephen King movie.
Oh, that's a
No,
wild
I haven't
ending.
watched it
yeah,
yet.
that ending. In case nobody's seen it, I don't want to spoil
Who
it.
I haven't.
cares?
No, I plan to. Sounds-
Okay, so the end of the movie takes such a weird turn.
Wild turn.
Wild turn. I fucking love how it ends. I love how
Yep.
it ends. So I explained that ending to my supervisor at work, and he called me all sorts of names like you might be the devil incarnate, and he actually meant it because that's the type of people I work with. Yeah, go see The Mist just for a fucked up
Yeah, the
ending.
mist.
Is it on
Right.
Netflix?
Not the original one. This is
I
the
read the
remake.
book.
This
I
was like
never-
I think 2005-ish. They remade it.
It might have.
2000 early 2000s.
You guys ever seen that knockoff Shining? The Shining, the knockoff version.
No,
Oh, the one
I
from the
thought it was-
90s
I thought it was way better than the one with
the shimmering.
with Nicholson.
Yeah, I thought it was way better. I'm like, this is because
glare.
it's silly.
See,
The one I don't like about
glare.
Nicholson is there's too many fucking sound effects. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, the Shining miniseries was a lot creepier than the Kubrick movie.
Right.
But
yeah.
that stupid fucking kid got on my nerves too much.
Yeah,
That was my only problem
Yeah.
with the miniseries.
Yeah, fuck him.
something
wife
about
gets on my
autistic
nerves with
kids in
Kubrick.
movies pisses me off.
Yeah,
Something
it's
about
like- it's like
autistic
how
They're always
kids in
fucking
real life
shit up.
pisses me off.
They're always fucking shit up. All the
Yeah, you could
stupid,
have stopped that
stinky
in
kids.
movies.
And like Lord of the Rings, fucking Frodo is always trying to mess shit up. He's always
Yeah.
he's always
Oh,
fucking
God.
around,
I wonder how long the
falling
line
on
was.
something, like getting dizzy and almost.
I wonder how
Yeah,
long the
yeah,
line
yeah.
was to try out for that part. And they picked that fucking guy. Like, come on, that's what I think about. I'm like,
Nothing
there had
about
to be
him.
so many better choices.
Nothing that he does in that movie doesn't piss me off. Like you're always trying to fuck shit up.
Yeah,
He's just like a nosy little bitch.
For the guy
Yeah.
who called me Two-Face in the chat, no shit, I wear a mask. Anyways,
Wow.
Haha.
That's all right.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
So
so-
Will, let's
Yeah.
we could talk about fucking serial killers all day. I love that. How the hell did you get into comedy? Where'd it start?
Got
Where
tired
do
of
you
killing.
go up?
It's I guess the usual thing of lifelong comedy fan. My first comedy show I ever went to, my grandparents actually took me to. I was 14 years old, saw George Carlin. And I've
Ruth
always
Buzzy?
yeah, Ruth, dude, I love Ruth Buzzy. So I've wanted to try to do comedy for years. I tried to do it like 7 or 8 years ago or so, and I just had such bad anxiety I couldn't remember any of the fucking things that I had written down.
Same.
And I even brought a fucking piece of paper with my jokes written on it,
Oof.
and it was so bad, like I was just shaking holding it. And I tried to do it for a while, and it just didn't work out. So only a couple months ago, I started compiling jokes I've written over the years, and I started going to open mics and everything. And I think only one occasion did I actually bomb so bad that I just cut the set short and I got the fuck out of there.
Oh, that's
In
good.
there.
Yeah, and it's been getting progressively better. Like, I shouldn't be getting this good of a response this early on, but apparently I'm doing well enough for Aaron Berg to like my video and invite me onto the show in Royersford, which is insane. Yeah.
Awesome,
God
man.
bless.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, if that guy notices you, then you're doing something right. I
Right,
mean,
in a good way. If he notices
Absolutely.
you in a good
the
way.
king of New York,
Yeah.
I call him. Well, that's it's exciting. I mean, who else is on that show now? It's the usual suspects, right? I mean,
yeah, it's Cumia, Berg, Bisconti, Chrissy Mayer, Don Jameson,
Pat Dixon, I believe, is on that.
I don't think Dixon's on it.
No, okay.
I mean, he might be, just he wasn't announced yet or something. I don't know. Joe Curry was tagged on Twitter by, I think, Gino or Aaron.
Yeah.
And
well,
me.
It's always a fun time, regardless, because you never know who's going to show up, and it's always
Barry Ribs will be
always
there.
always a blast. Barry Ribs will be there just in case.
Somehow weasel his way in there. Chrissy Mayer.
Love Barry.
I love it.
I love Barry.
Yeah.
My fucking grandfather.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool, man.
Next Monday.
And I'm glad you're getting some. I'm glad you're getting this response.
Thank you.
Because
it's so
starting
weird.
out is hard.
It's weird because I've been a fan of Kumia's since I guess I was 16 years old or so.
Yeah.
I have pictures with him when I had hair down to my ass, which is a whole other topic. But yeah, just the fact that I get to share the stage with these people is just retarded.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Go out to that. Royersford.
Absolutely.
It's February 26th at Soul Joel's in Royersford, Pennsylvania. Comedians of the Compound. It's going to be an amazing show. I think tickets are only $25 or so.
Get up. Tickets are going up the shelves. Tickets are flying.
I
heard that's a nice setup there too at Soul Joe's. It's like
I might just have
it's
to
great
sleep out there.
Yeah, it is a bit of a hike from me. It's an hour.
Right.
But yeah, it's since the pandemic started, the club inside had to close after being open for, I guess, only a month or so. And after they weren't allowed to hold indoor events, Joel had a meeting with his landlord, and they came to an idea to put fake sand, well, not fake sand, make a fake beach with sand and stuff and hold outdoor shows during the summertime. And now there's a heated dome with heat lamps and everything. It's a really neat setup.
Very cool. Sand wall to wall. I get it. I get that.
Yep.
Like sand.
I like that idea.
Bags of sand.
Like sand. Sand people, on the other hand, I don't know.
Yeah, those guys are dicks.
This guy gets it. Tuscan Raiders.
Speaking of sand people, Stancil, do you have that video I sent in the group chat? Do you want to play that of Cabana King?
Oh yeah. Buy me some time.
I'll buy you time. Let me get.
They
we'll-
do.
What do you want to describe to who Cabana King is?
Oh yes, Cabana King is a guy that I grew up with in Texas and very, very familiar with. And anyways, he's a drunk and he likes to go out and do
He's a
stupid shit.
Drunk.
All right.
And I mean,
Who
really
would
is.
ever do that?
yes, yeah. He likes to go out and make a fool of himself sometimes, and he likes to send me the clips to play on the show.
Cool.
He got his name Cabana King because we were in Mexico and I couldn't find him. And come to find out, he was in a cabana with two Mexican broads, and so I called him the Cabana King.
Ready when you are, Captain.
He's
Or
always
Admiral. Admiral.
Yeah.
He's always messing around
Make
with
sure the sound
cabanas.
is on.
Now, Will, you do know what an upper decker is? I
Oh,
assume.
absolutely.
Okay.
I learned that term from Florentine.
I did too, actually. Now
I learned it from doing it in high school.
Oh, there's a name for this?
Yeah, right.
Time to upper deck.
I think Nick Hall taught me that term, but it was obviously from Florentine.
Yeah.
I think he was the one who coined it.
Yeah. Also, I was
Possibly.
upper decker. I can't.
What
do
was
it.
that?
I've been trying to do a Florentine
Upper
voice.
Decker.
Yeah.
There you go. That's closer.
Really. So what?
You know what you
Just
do? You
take
go
an
to their
upper
bar
decker,
and you put an
like,
upper decker in the toilet.
Yeah, you take the lid off the toilet tank. You just take a dump.
One of
Shall
my
we?
five.
You gonna play the fucking video? Jesus.
Is it better portrait or landscape?
Now I did have to blur
Now
out his
play.
cock, and I just so you know. Oh shit.
Hopefully this is the unedited one then.
I hope it is the unedited. I had to blur his penis or something.
I have the volume on. I don't know if I did.
Right.
Oh my God!
I've never actually
There's not-
seen one in progress.
Yes,
Holy
so
shit!
this is
Well,
what it
let's
looks like.
look at the trash that he has on right now. He's got a sweatshirt, an FMF exhaust sweatshirt. I don't know what
Rollins pipes.
Jay Rollins pipeline.
Yeah, I didn't even read that.
Now, what bathroom do you think that is? At first, I'd think Walmart.
That is that's a bar close to his house that he walks
okay.
to, so he doesn't get a DWI.
Smart.
He goes in there, and every time the
Show
bartenders
off.
piss him off, he likes to, take something in the tank. Other than that, he also goes outside and drops glasses and beer bottles on the ground. When the drinks are strong.
Yeah, he's a real piece of shit.
So when the drunks stumble outside and fall down, they have something to land on.
Yeah,
Cushion the fall.
It just makes a pungy pit for drunks.
Yeah, he called me the other day and he was like, "Yeah, man, the guy at the bar last night wanted to fight me because I asked him to play pool." I'm like, "Tell me the rest of the story." You just asked the guy to play pool and he wanted to fight you. Like, what else was going on there?
Yeah,
Probably something
why do
like,
they
"You
wanna-
suck at pool, pussy."
Yeah.
Why do they want to fight you? I went outside and I made a double dare course full of glass bottles for drunks outside.
Then the bathroom stank after I walked out. They couldn't figure out why.
Instead of this pie in your face, I'm just gonna shit on your face.
Right, exactly.
I love it. Keep being a piece of shit. Keep sending in the clips. Anybody else, if you're doing garbage stuff out there, please send us the clips. We'll play
Yeah,
it on the
yeah,
show.
absolutely. If you're doing something horrible, let us know about it.
Yeah,
Because that's exactly what we're doing.
right.
Yep.
Yeah. Nice taking.
So-
Will, have you ever performed an upper decker yourself?
I never did. I've admired the term and the people that have done it, but I don't think I have the flexibility to pull off doing
Wow.
one. And
You get back problems or something?
no back problems, just hip problems.
Now, what if the toilet seat's really dirty and it's just a lot going on in there and you really got to go? You're going to remove that tank lid and use that, right? It's much cleaner. You use the bottom of the shoes on the lid of the toilet.
Well, see, the problem is touching that lid. I don't know what's been on that lid.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they're cleaning that because they won't think people are doing anything with the lid.
Right.
Yeah, you have to take a sanitary upper decker.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta really know where you're at, what your ass is touching. You don't want to do any damage to yourself.
You
Right.
should make those seat covers in the shape of the bowl of a toilet instead of the seat. They should make it like a
Exactly.
rectangle.
It's like, what are these? Oh, don't worry about it. There's this one guy that comes in here every week.
We're making it sanitary for him and the rest of the customers.
Right.
Holy shit.
COVID rules. Yeah, people are gonna do it. There's got to be something for that.
Well,
All right.
do we want to get?
What?
You don't want to get Cabana King in here and have him regale.
You know what? I may actually. Let me send him the link right now. See.
I think
he's
fucking Will would love this shit.
Yeah,
I know he's
bring it on.
hammered right now.
If he
Now, if he
Go.
has his cock out, you might have some problems.
go Stancil.
What did I? Oh no! You know what I wanted to bring up? This has really been bothering me. I don't even know if Will, if
Your
Will
man
even
pon?
I had a real cringe moment, which reminded me of another cringe moment that I like. Did I not call you Zach from Ithaca outside of the Claridge one of the nights over in Atlantic City?
Me?
I don't know if that was him.
I'm 99% sure I did. You probably didn't think twice about it. You were just
No, I was next to you smoking
Yeah.
cigars, and Zach from Ithaca, who's a great.
that was when we first
great
got
dude.
there, but then later on, I'm positive.
Oh, when you're blackout drunk, yeah, very
No,
possibly.
I wasn't even. It was when there was a fat girl trying to come to the room, and Victor was going to grab his car, and so I was pulled in a million
Well,
places.
it's very easily to say Zach from Ithaca.
yeah.
so it just might have
anyway,
been on the
do you
tip of your
remember?
tongue.
Can you confirm this, Will, or do you not remember this?
I have no
He doesn't-
recollection
he's
of this.
like,
All
I don't
right,
even
good.
remember seeing you.
Will, did
That
I
really
meet you in
bothered me. I
Atlantic
hate
City?
that
Because I
shit.
hardly have any recollection of being there.
Yep. We met for about half a second in the lobby.
Wow.
You said I'm ski mask host, and I said you look different. And then you pulled the mask out of the bag. Then I believe you.
Nice. Back on the wagon though. Shit,
Yeah.
I don't remember doing that. Classic.
Wait, but that reminded me of the worst cringe moment ever. It was when I want to kill myself just thinking about it. It was when I first was a personal trainer, got my certification, my early 20s, a young buck really, and I started working at New York Sports Club. I think it was my first day, literally. And they want you to, I was being a good boy. They want you to like interact with the whatever. I was doing what I had to do. And I like just walked up to this guy and gave him a tip on lifting. And come to find out, and he wasn't a dick, but he was like, whatever. He was like, yeah, oh yeah, thanks. Find out later he like did like Mr. Olympia competitions. I could see him every day, and every day every single time it was just as bad as the first time seeing him. That is my most cringe thing ever. Whenever I think about it now, I still want to kill myself. I don't even want to think about it.
Dude,
yeah, that was awful.
Like that. End up being why you quit.
Anything?
Is that why you quit the New York?
No, I could have been, but yeah, that was awful.
It's so like that giving punchline tips to Hedberg.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I just didn't know. I didn't know who he was, and it just happened to be like one of the first guys I talked to.
Like getting trashed and saying Berg's not funny.
Douche chills right now.
Yeah. I have those.
Right.
Kevin just actually published a MLC with Mario Bosco. I bet that's a heater.
Yes. Oh, wow. Can't wait. I saw Mario Bosco put out some video of him. What was it? Just the other day.
We got to get that guy on. Guy.
Oh,
yeah.
Trying to get on a roller coaster.
End up in the dumpster fire. What else?
I like Mario Bosco.
What else is in the news? Ashley Thornton, you should be receiving your Tub Club shirt any day now. So I'm sure.
This is something we have to bring back. I think we have to go back to the roots of this. And
I do agree. We need more Tub Clubs.
Well, maybe not a Tub Club. Can we have any imagination and do?
Well,
something
I'd like
else?
male. I mean, I'll take male Tub Club members.
That's all we had.
So when we started this, we used to have a segment called Tub Club, and listeners, some of our fair listeners would call in from the tub, partially naked or somewhat clothed. We preferred the least thing that we'd have to edit later, but so that thus created the Tub Club. We kind of fell to the wayside.
We had a lot of Tub Club callers.
We did.
Every week, it seems like.
Yes, so send in ideas if you have anything besides Tub Club that would entice, and we'll make. What can we give them? Are T-shirts too much of a pain in the ass?
No, they're coming back around. They're coming back around.
Well, I want to start doing a segment where we talk about shitty behavior places. I know we've asked for people to reach out for our other enterprise sports mess collective. But if you do have shitty stories about being an asshole, taking a shit in the top of a toilet bowl, throwing glass on the ground so homeless people will fall on it.
Like this story about being an asshole?
Yeah, kicking an old woman. I don't know, anything. I wanna hear about it, and I want you to be on the show to tell us about it. That's
speaking of shitty behavior and throwing things on the ground and retail ties it all together.
Wow.
I remember at my old store, we were in the middle of New Rochelle, very shitty, basically a nuclear waste. Something happened there, some sort of nuclear spill or leak happened years ago. Everyone in New Rochelle, New York has a limp or is homeless or some terrible
some kind of growth.
And my store was essentially on Skid Row. So we were just
really was
slow time here. We just watched these freaks walk up and down. We had a guy, G.I. Jamal, who would pretend to shoot somebody with a gun all the time. We had Trash Can Douglas. He looked just like Frederick Douglass, but he would just pick up trash. I could keep going. We had names for anyway. So one day we were bored enough. I got a roll of nickels and we dipped them in a bowl of super glue, of Gorilla Glue, as it were, topical. And there's a CVS across the street. So we threw them haphazardly into the CVS parking lot and just watched all day as people tried to pick these glued nickels off the ground. Get some good some guys were out there for a while.
I think but everybody had the penny kid at some point in their life. In, like high school, we had the penny kid. We used to glue fucking pennies to the student center lunchroom area and watch them pick them up.
Well,
just real
Jews?
shit
You talking
behavior.
about Jews?
We would carry bag like pockets full of coins, and we would roll them past the janitor because he would always chase them down. Like, they would roll for a while, and he would jog and run and catch the coins. And I mean, it was worth $1 of pennies we'd paid over a week of time. just to
I
watch.
mean, that's what his normal paycheck was anyway. So
I
of
know.
course he'd pick it up.
I could feel like a piece of shit, but then again, I'm also letting him work out while he's chasing the pennies, and he's getting paid. So
I don't care. Penny Kids is my new favorite slur.
Somebody says doing coke with Smokey said doing coke with Will would be a great segment.
No, they said Will likes Norm Macdonald and Tenacious D. I
would like to. Oh, okay. No, sorry. I'm fucking dyslexic. I
love Tenacious D.
I read two lines of the same thing.
Tenacious D is the reason I started playing guitar.
Fuck yeah, man. They're the reason I started playing acoustic.
Yeah, Classico is the first song I ever learned on acoustic.
Awesome.
I love that.
All right, suck each other's dicks.
Yeah, we're gonna blow each other, Jim. You jealous?
Speaking of which, you are starting to look a little bit like Jack Black. Just in your overall figure.
Yes.
How's that? Did I do
it? Wait, we got to find the picture of him on the couch with the fucking guitar.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's retarded.
I got to see you kick a dog off a bridge.
That was it there.
Right? That's the one. That's the one.
Cut it, clip it, tweet it, send it to Jack Black, get him on the show.
Anyway.
Will, any stories of being a drunk piece of shit?
I mean, I've blacked out a couple times, fell asleep under somebody's radiator in their house.
Nice.
In Chicago in 2007, I went to a metal festival, and obviously the next morning there's going to be half-empty beer cans strewn all over the room of every type of beer you can think of.
Of course.
This French guy named Fred kept knocking on our door at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Well,
we all fell asleep at 6. So I don't know what he was doing awake at 8. Maybe he was still awake. So he called us over the door. You fucking fag, still sleeping, and then we let him in.
Fred.
Thanks, Fred. So he gets the brilliant idea to pour all the beer, well, as much as he can, into the back of the coffee machine in the room, and then he brewed a cup of coffee with that, and it came out cherry red, and it just smelled awful. Nobody wanted to drink it. I said I would. Took it into the bathroom.
Yes.
Took a swig. The second that hit my tongue, I threw up all over the fucking place. It wasn't pleasant.
All sorts.
Did you clean it up, or did you leave that to the housemaids?
The internet connection got all weird.
Did you clean up the puke, or did you let the hotel staff take care of that?
I did it because I'm not a complete douchebag.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of puke, I was at a bar in Galveston one time, and I was ripping shots of fucking Jack Dan. No, it was double black label, whatever it is. And there was this couple sitting to the left of me eating a nice dinner, and I was on like my 6th or 7th shot, and for some reason it went down the wrong hatch. And boy, I threw up
projectile
in their dinner, and that was a big piece of shit moment. I got dragged out of the bar. I told them I was sorry. They were upset.
Were they mad, or were they like
they were disgusted by my presence at that point. There was throw up all in their food. I think they had like 2 or 3 bites at that point.
If they were Asian, they would have liked it.
True, they would have just kept it down. They would have tipped
also
me.
If it was your like family pet, they would have liked it. Fucking pieces of shit.
Fucking garbage.
I hate Asians.
There was another metal festival in Minnesota in I think 2009, and we started drinking at noon that day. So by the time the festival started that night, I was already gone. So at one point, at this point, I had hair down in my ass. So I knew I was about to throw up, and this was a tiny dive bar. So I went into the bathroom, and the only stall, there were feet down at the bottom. So I knew that wasn't going to work. So I went to the first urinal I could find. I threw up in the urinal.
Nice.
My hair was in the urinal, so I was throwing up, and there's beer butts. There's probably piss still in there. I pass out in the urinal. Apparently security contemplated kicking me out, but they just periodically checked on me, make sure I wasn't dead. So the band I flew there to see was getting announced, coming to the stage, blah, blah, blah. That woke me up out of the stupor. Ran to the front of the stage, hair still soaked from the urinal. Then here I am headbanging at the front of the stage,
Nice.
just hitting everybody around me with whatever the fuck was in
those
the
metal
earth.
fans don't give a fuck, dude.
Yeah.
It was disgusting.
They already smelled awful to begin
Yeah.
with anyway.
I've been to a few Riot Fest.
Yeah,
You
imagine.
have to start drinking at noon to get ready for the wall of death, man. You can't. You're not doing a wall of death not drunk. I mean,
Jesus Christ.
For most of the bands, you have to drink starting at noon just to like whatever they're fucking playing.
yeah, like an Anthrax or something.
Imagine going into the fucking porta potty and seeing a white dude who looks like Blanca from Street Fighter fucking covered in his own vomit.
Yep.
Fantastic. Never thrown up in your sleep?
Yeah,
Ooh,
you ever die?
Have you ever done? Yeah, you ever die?
I
You
do
ever,
it in my sleep the first
ever
time
done
I drank.
ever done the Bon Scott?
In when I was 18, I went to Tijuana.
Oh yeah, did you see a donkey show?
I did not see a donkey show. So I went on a road trip from South Jersey to LA,
No shit.
and my friend was going to college in San Diego. So drove down there, and we got a hostel. And this big black guy, which I discovered his name is Aaron, because I found videotapes that I did on the road trip. So Aaron said, "You guys ever been to Tijuana?" "No, sir. We're 18. "You guys want to go to Tijuana?" "Sure." So we get into this guy's car, which is already sketchy. Black guy that we just met, come in my car, fine. Go to a different country. All right. So went to a couple different bars. Eventually settled on one because the guy standing outside said $10, all you can drink. I go up to him. "Top shelf?" "Yeah, top shelf. Anything you want." So 4 p.m. we leave the place. I'm staggering down the street. Get back to the hostel after pissing my pants in the car, by the way.
Hell yeah.
Classic.
I asked the guy to pull over, and he said, "Why?" I said, if you don't, there's gonna be a big problem." He said, "It's all right, man. Just go."
Yeah.
Oh.
What do you mean, just go? "Just go, man. It's all right." So I don't think that was his car.
But still, he would have to smell it and drive unless
Fucking
it was
Harry and Lloyd.
Yeah. So
Yeah, right.
that night, I managed to find my way on the top bunk in the hostel, and I woke up with vomit next to me. So I did.
Never liked that word.
You don't like vomit?
No,
Hostile.
hostile.
I hate that word
okay.
too.
Never name a place where a bunch of transients sleep. Hostile.
It
'Cause
just
it
reminds
will
me of
be.
that movie when that guy's cutting toes, like it's just clipping him. I'm
Yeah.
like, Jesus, fuck.
When I think of hostel, I think of that eyeball coming out.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Yeah.
Talking about when she gets hit at the train at the
Yeah.
end. Yeah. Sorry to ruin it for you guys.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler on the hostel.
Yeah. Yeah. Or that hot chick's tits getting cut off or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh no, that might have
Cutting
been
off
a
some fun
different video.
bags.
Yeah.
That might have been something
Probably
else I
a
watched.
different video for me. Yeah. I
Was that on Lively?
don't know if that was a movie.
Send me the link.
That was a movie, right? Right?
That was ISIS footage.
Hostile.
Yeah.
So,
in a Dropbox.
You know,
somewhere.
not even without having to say, because you and Stantil have this thing in common. What is the type of retail that you work in? And you don't have to say. I mean, obviously, don't say the store or the company.
Oh, I used to work at Walmart for 5 years.
Holy moly! God
Nice.
damn it!
Yeah.
Wow, Mr. Big Box.
3 of those years was overnight. So that's where all the animals came out to play.
Yeah.
After midnight.
That's the only time I would go to Walmart though, because it's normally empty. I lived right
Yeah.
next
No,
to
wait. Do they have
Texas.
24-hour Walmart?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh
yeah.
shit!
It's
Yeah,
normally
but-
24 hours.
Yeah, most of them are 24 hours now, I think.
Yeah.
Not up here in Whitesville.
Oh, really?
No,
Some of them are. I think the one in Norwalk might be. But
that is
anyway.
not 24 hours. But
Wait. Are you talking about the animals? And I'm not even being funny. Your fellow employees or the customers?
Oh, both.
Yeah.
Oh, there was one very, very skinny black chick that worked in the frozen department. And I swear she should have, she was probably some type of hooker, but probably a daytime hooker based on her looks. And that's why she had to work overnight, which is the usual hooker shift.
Right.
And then we'd have the high people that just take all the motor scooters that the handicapped people were supposed to use and run those batteries out. So
Done it.
yeah.
Wait, was she a daytime hooker that worked at Walmart overnight, or is she a hooker trying to clean up her act by working at Walmart.
I think
she's a daytime hooker. She's grinding.
She probably was a daytime hooker.
She probably catered to those guys who are still doing coke at 6, 7 in the morning.
Yeah,
you know, that's who she's catering to. But
wow, that's quite a grind. Daytime hooking, I feel like, is tough business.
that's a special kind. That's a lunch buffet stripper.
Yeah, yes, yeah, very good. Yeah.
What about the guy that almost ran me over with the fucking the pallet jack the other day at Walmart? The guy, he looked like he was high on coke working there. And he's going like 100 miles an hour with the pallet jack. I'm like, whoa, relax, Jesus.
Oh, he probably was on coke. They never drug test there, not even when they're hiring new people.
I can tell when I go through the checkout line.
Yeah.
Easiest place to steal from too, besides Home Depot.
They're not
checkout there.
They're not allowed to chase you or anything.
No, I just walk right out with stuff in my hands. I don't care.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
mask on and all.
Are we talking about
stuff like that?
off?
Is why you're not on Thumbtack.
Yes.
Did you get a lot of Did you get any shoplifters that you had to subdue when you were at Walmart, or did you already ask this question?
No, yeah, they didn't ask it. We weren't allowed to subdue anybody.
Fuck.
All we could really do was call the cops and hope the cops were there in time to catch them while they were leaving.
Yeah.
Cops
you're not allowed to touch anybody.
Right, because they can sue. Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what? I love it. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. Unless it's a mom and pop store and like you literally own everything in it.
Right.
I don't take it all. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Go nuts.
I'd say that
you
for a
heard
place
that.
like Walmart. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Go nuts, literally.
Any store, unless you own it. Like, yeah.
Steal some planters.
All right, go ahead. Yeah, walk out the door. I don't give a fuck.
Walmart's one of those places that,
Anyway.
you know, they say you can walk in anywhere with a ladder and a hard hat. No one's going to ask questions. That's what we used to do. We used to go in there with a ladder and hard hat and just fucking post up and just get whatever we wanted. Actually, I have a video.
I've seen the videos.
I have a
What
video.
would you,
walking
what would
into
you do with the
Walmart.
ladder, though?
Huh? You just carry it around and you got to act like you're fixing
You
a
chug
light
your
bulb,
beer.
but
The
really
video
you're
I saw, you
taking-
just
you're
chugged
taking
a
shit
beer
off
on
your
it, right?
Yeah. That's the video I had. I brought a ladder into the Walmart and got on top of it, acted like I was fixing a light, but shotgunned a beer, and then put it in the trash and garnished my ladder and got out of there. Nobody asking questions either. Everybody's just going about their day.
I was gonna say if you brought a ladder into Walmart, then your hands will be full.
No, you got like a handyman here. Okay, used to be on Thumbtack, former Thumbtack employee.
I'm sorry.
You must carry a ladder on your shoulder.
Former Thumbtack.
Formerly on
Thumbtack
Thumbtack.
alum.
Yes.
Thumbtack
Thumbtack alum.
That's good. I love it.
There was a video of some greased up retard shotgunning beers in Walmart at some
Sounds like
point.
Walmart.
Well, I shotgun beers at
Should get on
McDonald's
that.
too. It's called a McChug.
Out of a McDonald's thing?
No, you just pull the beer out of your pocket and you shotgun it
Oh.
right there in the booth, and you down it with some fries or whatever you got to do.
Yeah.
Not gonna ask questions. One time I shotgunned a beer in the IHOP, and I looked behind me, and there was a cop sitting in the booth behind me. My
Yeah,
friends
what did he
didn't
do?
even tell me nothing.
He's probably done it himself.
He was probably jealous.
It's like
Yeah,
fucking
he's
A. I
like,
wish
fuck,
we had
it's
that.
3 a.m. Cocksuckers. I want to get drunk. Beat my wife.
That's a weird Texas accent.
I don't know what it was. Dude, I've been up here 5 months now, okay?
Sound like Brooklyn.
Yeah. Basically,
shit.
yeah.
You're
Cops don't
changing.
give a fuck. Shout out cops. I got a buddy who's a cop. Was talking the other day. He got written up. He responded to a domestic disturbance. They were going
The
after
worst.
each other when he got there. Blah blah blah. Broke it up, and he got called in the next day to get written up because his mask wasn't pulled over his nose, and the lady complained.
Really?
The lady, he said, "Give me my union lawyer, or I'm the fuck out of here."
Well, this is the kind of bullshit that can't stand anymore.
Yeah.
There's two guys who were committing a home invasion, fell through a skylight in the person's living room, sued the family, and won for a personal injury. Yeah. So we
They
got
should have made it more sturdy for them.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Should have
Don't just leave your front
reinforced
door open.
panes. And there was a double paned skylight, so they are at fault for any
It's
human
true. They
beings
should have been up
walking
to
on it.
code. They should have been up to code.
It's a nice
Right.
reason to live, though. If you're all alone, like I'll probably be and die alone. A nice reason. What reason do you have to upgrade your house in case there's a burglar? You want to keep
Right,
it nice
and
for
then
the burglars in case you need a new roof. I don't give a fuck about my roof. But if a burglar comes and falls through, I don't want him to fall through and sue me.
Yeah, my
Just
problem is
doing upgrades to your house for burglars.
Yes.
my problem is they were still able to rape the wife and daughter after falling through the window. So,
Well, that's just lazy.
That's
I
a
didn't get
double
hard
whammy.
after falling through a window.
I put up signs all throughout my house directing them to where all the valuable shit is.
Nice. There you go.
you ever cut your
Good way
wiener?
not to get sued.
That made.
Go ahead, say it.
You ever cut your dick? Oh my god! I don't know how to make
Just
it
let him work through it.
I think the cough syrup's kicking in.
Oh, did I? What are we talking about?
Just
Cut your dick on a window.
Forget it. You cut your dick to make it hard. Forget it. Never mind me. I don't know why that was so funny.
I think the cough syrup is taking over.
I just picture some dude making little slices in his dick.
Yeah. I was with you. I can see that. Little paper cuts.
This goes back to the
manila
serial
folder.
Yeah, so now we're back at
Shit.
zero.
Got him a little manila folder just slicing around.
Oh God. Yeah, just a
Cards.
fresh piece of paper.
It's a fresh pack of index cards.
Yeah,
Baby.
see, that's my blue chew.
But it's got to be around the head.
Yeah. Whoa.
Holy shit.
Well, not a lot of us are gonna sleep tonight.
Yeah, you're right.
Anyway, I'm gonna go cut my dick.
Fair enough.
I thought you were gonna say you ever cut your dick falling through a
Skylight.
Me.
You ever
Skylight,
cut your-
fuck it. Too late. I ruined it. Not gonna finish it.
You ever cut
Fuck
your
me.
dick? You ever cut your dick on anything? I've never had any abrasive.
I zipped my sack in the zipper before.
Ooh.
I zipped my head in
like
the
a
zipper.
real something about Mary style.
Yeah, the sack. Yeah, it was bad. But no, I've told the story before where I jumped out of a tree and fucking straddled a 55-gallon.
Right.
I 8 stitches on my sack.
You had stitches on your fucking nuts.
I had 8 stitches on my balls.
You're all Jesus Christ. You're
Everything
not
works
old
fine.
either.
The plumbing works.
Yeah,
I
he's
don't
got
know.
good stories for
You've
you.
got good stories for a young buck.
Yeah, if you want to see the scar, I'll let you see it next time I see you, bro.
Patreon.
Yeah, I'll
Save it for
fucking check
Patreon.
that
We
out.
gotta put-
Yeah,
We'll save
I'll
that
check
for
that
Patreon.
out. Check out your sack. I don't care.
yeah, check it out, dude.
We'll put all of our sacks on there.
Yeah. Fuck it. MLC never did it. Let's play guess. the
Yeah.
sack.
They never did it. We'll steal it.
Fuck
I
it.
don't
We'll
give
do
a
it on
the-
OnlyFans,
The
man.
New York Sack Exchange.
Yeah. The
fuck.
whoever
Whoa!
can-
Wow.
New York
This guy
Sack
is
Exchange.
onto something now. Maybe that's it. Instead of Tub Club, you show your sack or your
Sack
or your
exchange?
chain if you're a lady.
Yeah.
The sack
Saks Fifth
exchange.
Avenue.
Didn't Tommy already do that?
Saks Fifth Avenue.
Didn't Tommy already show his balls?
Who showed their balls?
Uh,
Tommy New
Tommy
York?
showed
No,
his
we
balls?
tried to egg him into it.
Oh, he didn't. He didn't end up doing it. I just.
No.
he did shit in a urinal.
Yes,
Hold on
he
a
should.
second.
I almost shit in a urinal.
But it was like it
Cabana
wasn't
shit.
even as a joke. It
No.
was, I think that was a little bit more concerning story than
Yeah.
than he let
Yeah.
on.
right.
Yeah.
What grade were you in?
I was
Graduated,
big for
man.
my age.
I didn't use the urinal.
Oh my God, we got to regale that one. Hold on,
Smokey says, "Goddamn right, I want my $3 worth on Patreon." Smokey wants to see some sacks.
I'll show my
Throw
fucking
some
nuts.
sacks. The sack
My
exchange.
nuts are- they're already-
Saks
my-
Fifth Avenue.
My sack and everything's already on the internet, so it doesn't matter. I don't care.
Saks Fifth Avenue. We just put like ties around our nuts. Put bow ties.
A nice watch.
The base of our nuts. Yeah, watch.
Put
know how to-
a Rolex around your nuts like a cock ring.
Stupid. Yeah.
I want a 24 karat gold cock ring.
I don't know why this
Put
is
a sock
making
on
me.
your nuts.
This is
I don't-
this is reminding me of a website where people dressed their cocks up in different costumes, and
What's the website?
Please
Plug
plug
it.
I don't
Yeah,
fucking remember
I'll pull
it.
it up.
What the fuck was it?
I'll get him to sponsor us.
Yeah, dude.
Cockdress.com.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Whoever can submit the best dressed cock wins a free
Or
t-shirt. How about that?
or best dressed. Why don't we say best
Vag.
dressed genitalia?
True.
Just in case, because I know all the ladies are clamoring to send this.
Yeah, send it to sportsmasscollective@gmail.
Something tells me we could get in trouble for this, but
No.
Fuck,
Not
I
if we
can't find
don't
it.
force
I don't want to
them
see your. I don't want to see your face. I don't want to see your boobs.
Yes.
I don't want to see any of that stuff. Just dress
Just be
up.
sure you have
Yeah,
a
don't be-
picture
don't
of the
be gay.
ID.
Yeah, don't be gay. I don't want to see your boobs.
Goldman Sachs. Johnny.
Man.
Yeah, I remember this site
That's just a
existing
Jewish cock.
years and years ago.
Just
I can't fucking
uncircumcised.
remember what it is now.
Jewish balls, Goldman Sachs. Wait a second.
Hell yeah. Dude, this reminds me of those guys.
Mike Figs right there.
Penis in costume.
This reminds me of like, you get a pizza box. There's one last piece. You cut a hole in the bottom of the box.
Big Sausage Pizza. That
Yeah.
was a porn site when we were kids.
Oh,
I
really?
remember that.
Sure. I'll pull up. Yeah. We probably can't show that.
Yeah.
No.
Get banned.
Yeah, Big Sausage Pizza. That's not a pizza. That's a cock. Every app. That was hot.
That was
Back
my.
when
That was
I
hot.
young.
That was hot. That was my favorite. And the good old Captain Stabbin'.
Captain Stabbin', rest in
Stabbin',
peace.
classic.
He would just bang her and throw her off the boat.
Oh, the
You got-
best.
Hey, Stanton,
In the
we have
middle
a
of
porn
the
star
Caribbean.
coming on the show Wednesday.
Who's that?
Peyton Sinclair.
Oh, great. I have to
She'll
figure out
be
how to
here
talk
to
to
answer all of
girls
your cock
again.
needs.
All right, I found it.
Yeah, all right, that's hot. Well, I gotta figure out how to talk to girls. I don't know how to talk to women.
It's all right. Just
I'll
brush up
practice.
on, check out some of her content.
Hi, how are you?
Hello, my name is G.
Having a nice day.
Ugh, get away from me, boy.
Oh, I hope that didn't. Oh, did that offend you?
Yeah,
You're not
that,
mad at me, are you?
that offended her. She's had men piss on her mouth. Like
Ugh.
what you just said probably offended her.
I
I have no clue who what's her name? Something Sinclair.
Oh, I'll get a clue by Wednesday.
I have absolutely no idea. I'll have to do some research. I'm sure she's a lovely, lovely young lady,
Yes.
I'll get a clue.
a young lady of class.
Get a
I'll get a
clue in
clue.
my pants.
I'll get a clue in my hand and then wipe it on a towel.
Get a blues chew clue. Oof, that's a long
Speaking of
way.
which, I gotta get Tommy. Hey, you tried the Blue Chew there, Will?
No, I tried another one. It wasn't Blue Chew. Didn't do anything.
I mean, if you don't
Yeah,
you
Blue
don't
Chew didn't
need
do nothing
it,
for
if
me.
you don't
Yeah,
need
no.
it, it's just an extra. It's just like nitrous for an engine. It's just an extra
What?
go, and doesn't stop for 4 hours. So
Yeah, I ate 2 Blue Chews.
you need to have
and
4
just sat
hours
on
of
my
sex
couch.
with something.
Yeah, my hand or watermelon.
I got fat nuts from taking that. Big.
I got fat nuts, but I did get a fucking hard dong. But there was no way to get rid of it. It's just you're just
I figured out a way.
spitting out dust at one point.
Just coughing.
Just Dick's coughing.
Have you tried cutting your cock to get rid of the hardness?
Yeah.
You see,
Let out
put,
some of the nitrous oxide.
a cigarette out on it.
Mead's cock has like one of those jousting helmets on it.
Yeah,
like
my
they use
cock
when
looks
they
like a
practice
13-year-old
boxing.
angsty girl's wrist.
Yeah.
You
All
try to
right.
cut
Your
cut
cock
the
has a
vein going
restraining order
lengthwise.
against you.
Yeah, I think that's enough.
much cock talk.
Cutmycock.com.
Yeah,
Plug it.
plug it. Cutmycock.com.
Anyway, Will, so we know that you got the Comedians of the Compound coming up. It's great. That's fucking awesome that
Yeah,
you're getting
fuck
on that
yeah.
show. I'm very
Good
excited for you. I think it's amazing. Hopefully, I can slink my way out there somehow and check you out. I do need to go to Soul Joel's though. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, I
But
wanna go
what
to
else?
that.
What else you got? You got anything else to plug?
Yeah, I do a podcast every week called The Bastard Cast. There's one where apparently they play music. That's not us. It's me and one of my friends from Minneapolis just talking about current events and whatever we're drinking and whatever is fucking bothering us that week. It usually turns into me having to censor some words that I say that
Yeah.
probably shouldn't be put out there. So yeah, it's the Bastard Cast. It's on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, pretty much anywhere you can get podcasts. You can find the Bastard Cast. The social media pages for it'll be easy to find on Facebook, obviously, the Bastard Cast. Then everything else is Casting Bastards. That's
Nice.
our handle on there, as it were.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Follow.
Well, thanks for coming on, buddy. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. I had fun.
Hopefully, we'll
Hell
hang
yeah.
out again. You need to get on and tell us how the show went. So
Yes.
I'd be
yes.
happy to.
We'll have you follow up on that. Stancil, what do you guys got sports this week?
Yeah, old at Stancil Gym, whatever. Yeah, we have sports coming up end of this week. We'll figure it out. We had a good one last week.
Yeah.
Wisconsin Tales from Wisconsin Part 1, because there will be more, but that was a fun one if you're bored, haven't checked it out. And then yeah, that's it. That's all I got,
Nice.
baby.
Also, check
Keep on
out
rolling.
Fit Mass Collective with Chickman Joan and Juggy Haha.
yes, of course.
All your fitness needs in that show.
Mead, you got any? Is it next show? Have a date yet?
We have
Or
there's
tentative?
definitely a show happening.
Maybe people can block
on
it off.
March 13th for the next Coscop comedy show presented by Secret Show, and
Hell yeah.
me and Frank Pellegrino are going to be doing another one.
Nice.
So got good response from the last show. Everybody loved it. So we're going to keep them pumping out as long as we can. So yeah, that follow Secret Show comedy on Instagram for updates for that. And I just started a Twitter account for it. I'm not going to be going on that much, but every time there's an update, the underscore secret underscore show. So follow that, and I'm not Mead on Twitter. So let's keep comedy rolling.
Keep it rolling, motherfuckers. All right. Video will be available on Patreon only if you missed the live. But as
Fuck
always,
yeah!
the
As I
audio will
said,
be
fuck
free.
you. If you can't afford $3, fuck you. You poor piece of shit. You can do it. I love you. You can do it. Just don't buy those monsters. Put down the Red Bull one day.